And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
Well, I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
Alvarez! Oh, it's hit the post! And that is well cleared. Oh, he's been caught napping! Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already. Martin. This is a promising build-up. Fermin. Lookman. Lookman. This is promising. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that's neat. This looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. Now it's Rashford. Looking for options for movement. He's in a great position here. Great vision. Chance! And no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Yamal receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dani Olmo. He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Stood up well to him there. Almada proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Flashes it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Lookman sends it crossfield. And it's Griezmann. Nicely weighted ball. That could spell trouble. Chance for a shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Eric Garcia. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
João Cancelo. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He shifted it to the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. He is through here. Lopez. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Koke. Now Ruggeri. Almost half an hour in now. Almada. Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
That'll be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Another throw-in. Lopez with the cross. Tries to get it clear. And he skips past his man. Knocks it into space. Llorente is there to clear. Nice looking ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's Koke. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Lopez. Fermin couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Koke. Almada.
Almada clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Rashford. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Lopez. Eric Garcia. Ball's played through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The normal. Jimenez. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's having a pop! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Koke. Cardozo. It's just beyond his reach. Lookman. The normal. Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pedri. João Cancelo. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Pedri, that's destined for the flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Koke. And Almada. Alvarez, being watched hawkishly here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Llorente gets into a good position. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. To go back here, and again he's sorted that out terrifically. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Ruggeri, can he get it through? Almada, Cardoso. Now this could be a chance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
And it's Rashford. Lookman tries to play it through. Garcia breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Yamal. Fermin. Eric Garcia. Oh, good read. Araujo. And Yamal. Pedri. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. The normal. Now Ruggeri. And it's Koke. Cardoso. Llorente. Almada. Can he get on the end of this? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game.
Griezmann será sustituido por
Almada goes short, forced to go back, and it's Koke. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Koke. Now Cardozo. Now it's Alvarez. Dani Olmo. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's been played through. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Rashford was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Rashford. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Corner given.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
So
dorsal
changes
22
afoot here and from both
será
sides.
reemplazado por el dorsal 23. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Lenormand attempts a clearance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Lewandowski. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Rashford. Cardoso. And it's Koke. Almada. Now it's Alvarez. It's a promising position. Alvarez shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rashford. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cross goes in there. Pedri. Oh, good-looking ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Koke. And here's Gonzalez.
Habrá un minuto de
Koke.
descuento.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Almada. Brilliantly cut out. So there you have it. Penalties. So there was to be no definitive result.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So a massive effort from both sides, and their reward is the agony of penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
All eyes on him as he places the ball. Lewandowski is looking to do his bit. Big character, big moment, big save. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
This to double their advantage. Up by 2. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
No! Denied remarkably!
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
Alvarez, the third man up.
Yeah, looked so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
Barcelona looking to save match point. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing. He's telling himself he can get it done. He just has to pick the right spot.
Dispatched! So in the end they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin.